Hey everyone, it's the ECOM Zone here, back with another video, and today I'm going to go through the 3 pillars you need to succeed in dropshipping. I've generated over $4 million in dropshipping, and this is the only store that I've been running since the beginning, and I've still run it to this day. So the first things first is your niche and product selection. Finding your niche and your products is probably the most important part of this process, and it is crucial that you spend time choosing your products and your niche. The first things first is write down your interests and your passions. Second is identifying trending products and niches that you have an interest in. So let's say you have an interest in pets and animals, then you can find trending products within the pet niche, and that niche will never die down. Everyone is always going to be buying dogs, cats, hamsters, you name it. The third point is recognizing demands and trends in the market and always adapting to them. Fourth is identifying potential competitors in your niche. So if you're going to set up a pet store, it's probably best to look at Chewy.com, Pets at Home, all these like big pet stores, and see what you're up against. It's also good to find competitors that are also dropshipping. Next, I do not recommend one product stores because they're unsustainable, a waste of time, and you'll probably pick a really bad product. I have an entire video going through all the pros and cons of one product stores, which I'll link here. I also do not recommend setting up general stores because customers will probably shop elsewhere when they realize they're just shopping at a general store, and your product catalog won't compete against giants like Amazon and Walmart. Next is deciding on your products. Once you find a niche, it's time to find your products. It's still viable to find your products on AliExpress, you just have to find really good suppliers that sell high quality items. You import your products to Shopify via DSs. Avoid saturated products like gym bands, dog hairbrush, even dehumidifiers. Avoid products that are sold all over Amazon. If you can find your product on Amazon very easily, then avoid selling it. Next is avoid products that have low perceived value. You want products that can have a markup of 2 or more. For me, I personally like products with a 3x markup value. Next is finding products that are sold by multiple suppliers and not just one. This is so that if one supplier fails you, you have others to fall back on. Next is finding products that can be sold with an average order value of $50 US. Next is finding products that have photo reviews on AliExpress. If they don't have photo reviews on AliExpress, then contact the supplier and ask for real life images of the products. And if they can't supply it, then they probably don't have the product on hand, and you should probably avoid them. So next is deciding what suppliers to use. Find suppliers that sell similar items within the same niche. Let's say you're gonna find pet beds. Don't find a supplier that only sells 2 pet beds. That's just a really bad supplier to work with. You wanna find one that has 20, 30, 50 pet beds and other pet items that you can add to your store. You wanna avoid suppliers with an overall store review lower than 90%. Avoid suppliers that do not communicate well. If you send them a message and they haven't replied back in a couple of days, then it's probably safe to say that you shouldn't be working with them. Ask suppliers what their best selling products are, so you get a gist of what their winning products are, and then you can add it to your store. Ask suppliers how they deal with damaged goods, lost parcels, etc., or when a problem arises. Over time, you'll find genuine suppliers who will work with you and resolve problems together. If they're not nice or genuine, then move on and find another supplier. Always find 1 to 3 suppliers for any winning products, just in case one goes out of stock or one has issues with shipping, which has happened before. The next pillar we're going to talk about is your online store. So setting up your store, Shopify is still the best platform to use single-handedly. There is WooCommerce, but it's complicated to use, and I would only recommend it if you have knowledge in coding. So you want to set up your site, you want to focus on branding and having a professional look on your website. Find inspiration from competitors and e-commerce giants. Just look at Apple, Gymshark, Walmart, Chewy.com. Just look at all those sites, see how they're doing. And you want to make your website look familiar to theirs because that's what customers are used to. You want to choose brand colors that are neutral, nothing too vibrant or in your face. Just colors that sit nicely on the screen. You want to avoid using gradient colors and avoid using black background on your store. Only use commonly used fonts, and you can simply Google commonly used fonts for e-commerce and it'll give you a list. Add spacing to give visitors room to breathe when they read your content, and add all the necessary policy pages to your website. Next is adding products to your store. Import products to Shopify via the DS's app. Once it's imported, you can edit the product descriptions, edit the photos, add GIFs if necessary. You can also find and add photos from competitors with the search images with Google function. Add tags to your products and use suitable product names that will benefit SEO. Make sure that your product URL is similar to the product title. I've seen some that are just same as default, or they're using the AliExpress product titles. Make sure to check variant titles and options. So next is your product descriptions. You need to include shipping information, processing times, what comes with the product, comparisons between your product and competitors if any. Mention product benefits. How will your product make your customers feel? When can your customers use your products? If it's like wearing a hoodie out to the cinema, to the shops, wearing at home, etc. Next is including GIFs and videos on your product descriptions, and mention any USP for your brand or this product. And also import product reviews from AliExpress using the app judge.me. And last but not least is include an FAQ section for any frequently asked questions. So here are a few Shopify apps that I use and you can also install. First is Klaviyo for sending emails, SMS Bump for sending messages, Judge.me for reviews, DS's for important products and ordering, SEO Image Optimizer so you can optimize your images and speed up your website, Aftership for sending tracking information to your customers, but there are cheaper alternatives out there. And so for the last pillar, we have marketing. So the first thing we're going to look at is organic content, because you should always be posting on your socials. First is find videos online that you can edit and repost. Upload memes of your products. They do really well because people are on Instagram for the memes. Next is source UGC content. You could source someone on Fiverr, you send the products to them and they'll make the video for you. Aim to make viral videos and collaborate with influencers. You could also collaborate with meme pages or large Instagram pages, and they worked well too. Post daily and find the best times to post, and also host giveaways and give back to your followers. If you're still watching, you made it to the last slide and it's about paid advertising. So phase 1, you want to test creators with ABO campaigns, and ABO is ad set budget optimization campaigns. This means you could just change the budgets at ad set level. You can use image ads, carousel ads, video ads. For me, image and carousel ads work best. Phase 2 is scale with CBO campaigns, and this is campaign budget optimized campaigns. And this is where you set your budgets at the campaign level. You're going to duplicate winning ads from the phase 1 into phase 2, and you're going to scale them up. In this phase, you can also use Advantage Plus shopping campaigns with your winning ads, and also new variants of your winning ads. Personally, I recommend only having 3 to 5 ad sets within your CBO campaign, and for the Advantage Plus shopping campaign, you can have as many ads as you want in there. Phase 3, you're going to set up custom audiences and launch bottom of the funnel campaigns for retargeting ads. And this is basically ads that will target customers that went to your Facebook page, liked your post, followed you, visited your website, etc. And usually with these BOF campaigns, their ROAS should be higher. So a few pointers when running ads is target the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, Germany and other countries in the EU that your supplies ship to. There's no need to narrow down on targeting, Facebook AI will do its job. Keep testing creatives, analyze data for the past 2 to 5 days. You want to shut down any ads that have CPMs above $1. The reason why your CPMs are high is usually because your ads isn't that great and you need to improve on it, whether that's the creative, the hook, or the copy. And that's about it, guys. I hope this helps. Those were the 3 pillars that you need to succeed in dropshipping. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button if you liked this video and subscribe for more content. Peace.